Pros and cons of living 29 Palms, California. Frank Del Zampo once again, broker owner of Sand 2C Properties. As a retired Marine officer, I know 29 Palms very, very well. I served my last 3 years on active duty in 29 Palms. My family and I retired out of 29 Palms in 2004. And ever since, I've been selling homes, helping people buy homes, managing homes in 29 Palms. In fact, my family and I own property in 29 Palms. We rent it out. 29 Palms is a small town of maybe 25,000 people, nestled in the heart of the Mojave Desert in Southern California. Most Marines know it as a place you don't want to go. You don't want to be stationed. It's actually a pretty nice little town. First, we're going to talk about employment opportunities. That's right. There are jobs out there, believe it or not, especially for Marines. The Marine Corps loves sending some of its best out to 29 Palms, California to serve, but also retirees. You could work on the base. The city is a good employer. There's also hospitality. There are many motels there because of its proximity to Joshua Tree National Park. And there's, of course, restaurants and food service. But there's also construction jobs because there are, believe it or not, developers who are building properties up in 29 Palms. Number two, the weather. Yes, the weather in 29 Palms. For a lot of people, it's a pro. You have nice, moderate temperatures for at least half the year. In the summer, maybe 3 months with that heavy heat, but you go inside, you sit on the porch, and it's a dry heat, so it's actually not uncomfortable. There's maybe just a couple of weeks out of the year where you got humidity. Other than that, you've got nice dry heat, moderate temperatures throughout most of the year. In the winter, about, I would say once every 4 or 5 years, you get some pretty heavy rains. That's a con, right? It is a lot of the properties are located in what we call 100-year flood zones. So you get some pretty heavy rain, and you just got to be prepared for it. Some days you just got to sit and watch the rain. Number three, typically you get larger lots. Typically you can buy a 5-acre parcel, well under 100,000. You can put a nice house on there, or you can buy it already built. You can buy a nice either manufactured or stick-built home on land for less than you could buy a comparable house closer to the ocean. Let's talk about number four, proximity. Proximity to the mountains, the beaches, and entertainment. First, you got Joshua Tree right there. You can go hiking if you want to go Joshua Tree National Park. But Big Bear is really not that far away. In fact, Pioneer Town, if you want to ride up the hill, you can get where the snow is. Pioneer Town was a venue for filming Westerns back in the last century, and it's a nice little tourist attraction. It's not very far, actually, from 29 Palms. But if you want to go out to the snow, you can get out to Big Bear in a couple hours. You can get to the beaches in a couple hours. People think 29 Palms, wow, that's really remote. We live in Temecula, and yet I'm up in 29 Palms several times a month. It's really a nice drive. It's a nice community. It's close enough to everything you want to get to. If you like Vegas, that's a 3-hour drive. You're there. Vegas, baby. Number five, space between the neighbors, right? You have, even in the tract or semi-tract home neighborhoods of 29 Palms, you have a little more space between you and your neighbors. Your lot sizes are bigger than typically what you're going to find in the suburbs or certainly within the city. You know, within the city, you're right on top of each other. Or literally, you're stacked up in apartments or in condos and townhouses. 29 Palms, there aren't any townhouses or condos. Everything's single family. Everything, for the most part, is single story. You've got your own piece of land. And if you don't want the looky new neighbors, you just put up a fence, piece of cake. Number six, less traffic. Number seven, cleaner air. That's right, the air in 29 Palms is so smog-free. It's beautiful to breathe. In fact, back after World War I, a doctor out of, I believe he was in Redlands, California, prescribed for his patients who came back from the war and had been exposed to the mustard gas and the trench warfare of World War I. He sent them up to 29 Palms to live and heal. There's actually a park in 29 Palms, a beautiful park named after Dr. Lucky. Number eight, the military base itself. 29 Palms is adjacent to the largest base in terms of landmass in the Marine Corps. Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center, 29 Palms. It's the home of 7th Marine Regiment. Marine Corps Communications Electronics School is there, and the TTECG, which is the Tactical Training and Exercise Group. These are based at 29 Palms, and the base itself provides lots of employment and amenities for retirees or for civilian employees of the Marine Corps, and obviously for the Marines themselves and the Marine families. The con side of being adjacent to the base is occasionally you're going to hear the noise from the training and the exercises. They do combined arms exercises where aircraft will be dropping ordnance, where artillery will be involved, and you'll hear heavy machine gun fire. We call that the sound of freedom. Number 9, I touched on earlier, is the proximity to the national park. Joshua Tree National Park is located adjacent to the town of 29 Palms. And in fact, there is an entrance to the park. It's the eastern entrance. It's right up off of Utah Trail. You just head south and you go right into the Joshua Tree National Park. Lots of folks come from, I should say lots, thousands of people travel from all over the world every year, come to Joshua Tree National Park to explore the beautiful scenery, to hike in the park, and to experience some of the beauty that is 29 Palms, Joshua Tree, and Yucca Valley. So the park is a great draw. You'll enjoy it. There are a few nice eateries there right adjacent to the park as well. So that is a pro. The con, one of the cons is because of the proximity to the national park, a lot of folks start term vacation rentals. As a result, it's sort of driven up the price of rentals in 29 Palms. But the good side for you as an owner, if you end up buying, it's also likewise driven up the price on a lot of the homes. So we've seen some appreciation over the years where for a long time the home prices in 29 Palms were stagnant. Number 10, a wide variety of homes in 29 Palms, a wide variety of styles. I mentioned earlier they are for the most part single story, but you've got manufactured homes, you've got stick built, and you've got some beautiful ranch style estates. So it's a nice variety, and they're not your traditional tract homes. For the most part, you've got a lot of variety. Like you can go down one street and you could see homes built in the mid-century, mid-20th century, some from 1980s, and then some from 22. There are a lot of what we call infill lots, and builders come and they buy the lot, and they do spec homes, they build the homes, and so there's some character there. It's not every house looking the same. Now, if you like the homeowner association look and you like all the properties sort of in a similar style, there are 3 neighborhoods in 29 Palms that are like that, right? There's Desert Vista, there's Desert Knoll, and there's my favorite, Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock has a small HOA fee. The homes are all single story. They're entry level, 3 and 4 bedroom homes in size from about 1,300 square feet to about 1,800 square feet. So that's nice. Desert Vista is similar to Turtle Rock, a little bit older. And then there's Desert Knoll, where you've got a lot of 2-story homes, very big 2-story homes. It's probably the only place in 29 Palms where you're going to see 2-story homes, and some good-sized single-story homes. They're a little pricier, though, a little more expensive. And the HOA fee is a bit more expensive, too. But if you're a senior officer or a senior enlisted, maybe field grade officer and senior enlisted, maybe you consider Desert Knoll. Number 11, which is affordability. Talking with a friend of mine the other day, and he mentioned, where in Southern California can you buy a single-story home for $300,000? And I said, place, 29 Palms. That's right. Homes in 29 Palms are affordable compared to the rest of Southern California. In fact, you can buy a resale single-story home in 29 Palms, California for $220,000. That equates to a mortgage payment of about $1,400, $1,500 a month. You could own your home instead of rent. So I always try to encourage my military clients about buying. Don't be a renter for life. 29 Palms has lots of positives. It's not your father's 29 Palms anymore. It's a nice place to live, good place to call home. Special report on how to save thousands when buying a home. Copy and paste the link below, click it, and I'll send you my free report right to your email. Cleaner air. Okay, my wife's telling me don't do this. Okay. Number 7. You can keep that in there.